Hey, my name is Aisha. I'm the head of product in Atma Connect. So today I'm gonna give you a little demo of the tools that we have in Atma. But before that, let me give you an overview. So yeah, let's see that. So I want to show you community rooms that we have. We call it the community space. So in here, you will discover communities based on the number of discussions that they have and also the number of actions that they have. And these communities are topic-based communities or hyperlocal-based communities, meaning that they are here to share insights about their local knowledge or about their topic-based knowledge, and they want to share it amongst their own members or amongst fellow leaders or with other CSOs as well. So as you can see, if we go down, people are having discussions in here, and anyone going here, they could just join into the conversation and also be part of the community. And these are the topics that we have. So these are the topics of these communities and also the topics of the discussions that they have. From civic participation to disaster to environment and agriculture, and yeah, even to women and children. And for each of these communities, they can create actions, which I will share you a bit more later. But basically, this is the feed that people will see once they got into this community space. Now, if I want to see my feed, because I have joined the communities. So this is the feed of the communities that I follow or that I manage. So all of the posts coming into my feed is because either I join the community or it's because I follow a topic. So not necessarily because I am in the community, but it's because I follow that particular topic and that community is talking about that topic, then I'll get those information on my feed. And also it's because I follow certain locations. So for example, this Sukorambi Jember location, which is a very hyperlocal location, and because the communities there are sharing information about what's going on there, it will also be shown on my feed. Now let's see what's going on each of these community. And I want to show you the community that I'm following. So, alright. So this is the profile of one of the community that I follow. It's about climate leaders, and also in here, anyone, so that means the members, the leaders, or anyone in the group, they can start a discussion and talk about the issues that they care about, which in this case, I really want to talk about how to create a better climate policy for my community. So that's why I'm joining into this community. And we are having these discussions. And people can just join in and also comment on it. So after these discussions, this will move forward into what we call actions. So in actions, community can create goals or target of actions that they want to do as a community, and it can be in the form of many units. So for example, this community, they create a target of action to create awareness of danger of deforestation, and they want to reach 80 people. They want to reach this within this period of time. So yeah, it's the target with the unit of number of people. And then also, again, people joining into this conversation and just share about, okay, how can we achieve that goal better? And then there is also this unit of trees, or we also have, this is also people or we can also have kilograms of garbage that collected. Yeah, or it can be in the form of items as well. So number of items you want to share or number of items you want to collect. Now, this is the impact target, so meaning what's your target as a community within this period of time. We have this feature where we call it the validation. So at the end of this period of time, we will notify the community and ask them, what's your achievement, like how did it go? So then we could know what's actually happening and what's the result of it. So for example, for this one, if we click on it, this is the detail of the actions to gather people to protest against deforestation through social media and doing the campaigns. Now this is the pictures that was uploaded by the community. So this is what's going on the field, and what's happening is because at the end of that period, we notify the community and ask them, from the target of 100 people, how many people were actually involved in this campaign. And so the community informed that it was 95 people, hence the 95%. And the campaign going on for 4 days, and we also asked them the details of the demography of the people. So the number of female in the group, and also the age demography, and also whether or not there are person with disabilities. And this kind of actions, this particular one, it happened to be a part of a bigger project actually, which was called Combating Deforestation Campaign, which is held by a bigger organization. And this action can be joined by other communities as well actually. So, and even as one community, for example, these climate leaders, they create this one action for that one particular project. They also had other actions actually related to that project, which is, for example, this one. This was also part of that project, which was also already validated. And this validation, it's aggregated within this community's profile as well. So if we go into the detail of this community, we would be able to see in total how many impacts that this community have been provided. And as I said before, this kind of actions actually can also be joined by other communities. So if I go back to my feed and see other communities, I could actually see other communities who join into that actions as well. Now on that particular actions that was created by the bigger organization, this community also joined that. Now these informations from these events that was created by the communities, they can be aggregated into the dashboard, which we call impact dashboard. So let's have a look at that. As you can see, this is the detail of the bigger project that you saw. So what the community saw when they create an action and they want to be involved in a project, it came from this dashboard, which is handled by the bigger organization. So for this one, this bigger organization, they have a goal of creating a campaign for deforestation where they want to reach out 750 people. And in order to do that, they open it up to the community for them to be involved and for them to do it on a smaller scale, so then it can be distributed, these actions. Now, in this dashboard, the bigger organization would be able to see the summary of what's going on the field, So for example, the number of community participating to this action or this project, and then also the number of approved action, because eventually they do want to review it as well, and then also the number of image that is uploaded on the field and the number of locations that is covered for those actions. So, and this is the feed which are related to that particular project, to this one. And this is a real-time view of what is posted and what is the story on the field. So let's have a look at this goal progress. As a bigger organization who have a target project goal, you would be able to see which communities which involved in this project. Like for example, for this one, this is the actions that we saw before on the community space, where the climate leaders community, they created the action where they managed to reach out 95 people through social media. And then also this is the one that came from the other community, the climate change ranger, where they reached out to 150 people. So this kind of information can be aggregated towards one same goal. And we can also see which communities were involved in this. And not only that, we could also see the total of all of the image which are being uploaded by the community. So then it's very easy for the bigger organization to eventually get a report out of it. And also the stories of impact that came directly from the field, which were uploaded by the communities themselves. Because these are the stories that were uploaded by the people. So it's gonna go here, which is what we saw before. And yeah, and we can also see like this list of communities which were participating. And we could see each of these community, like where are they located, and then the number of actions that they have contributed to this project, and also the number of discussion or events if they have created either of that, because it's also related to the project and it helped with the project for sure. We understand that in order for communities and also any organization really to be able to implement their projects well, or to implement any actions well, then they would need to develop themselves along the ways. And in order to fulfill that, we have this learning center, which is where people can find learning materials which came from these communities themselves, and also from content experts, and then also classes where they can join these classes and have discussions with fellow communities and leaders. And they could also have discussions. So this is the learning resources that we have in order to help these communities develop themselves, so then they could manage their project better, or be involved in this action and create better impacts even. And in here they will be able to find the materials which are classified into certain topics in order to help them develop, and also the classes that they can join. So this content came from the community as well. So this is an open source learning center where people can share their learning content and also can download it and learn from each other on how to develop their community. And so we also have performance index, where this is a place for the community leaders to be able to assess themselves, so then they will know where they are in their capacity. And then after that test, we will provide them with the information of their level. So then eventually we will provide them with the recommendation of which content that they could read from the learning resources, which is again from here, because all of these learning resources is intended to help them develop. So yeah, eventually they will be provided with this material, so then they could retake the test and have their capacity improved. Okay, so yeah, thanks a lot for looking at our demo. And if you have any question, please do let us know. We're always open for discussion. So yeah, thank you so much.